You did it! You made it through all the educational stuff in Trader Creator Pro. I know it wasn't easy and took a lot of time, persistence, and studying. I am honestly really proud of you for making it all the way to this point. Now it's time for you to reap your reward by applying the things that you have learned. Let's get started on creating your system. We'll do this by taking 8 steps. These steps don't necessarily have to be done in this order, but I have tried to put them in chronological order to help you out. We will use these same steps to go over example strategies in the next section. All right, the first step is to choose a security to trade. That is either small caps, large caps, futures, or maybe you want to stick to the really liquid ETFs like SPY and the QQQ. Second is to choose a time frame. Do you want to be a scalp trader, a swing trader, a day trader, or a long-term trader? This will correlate with what time frames you will use on your charts with your strategy. Third is to choose a strategy type. Do you think a reversal strategy will work for you? Or a continuation pattern where you're trying to predict the trend to continue? Or maybe you want to be one of the momentum type of traders trading some breakouts. The fourth one is you must have an edge. Your edge is where you find your setup and you enter the trade. You must have something that gives you that upper hand on the market. This can be having a great risk-reward ratio, or buying off a certain support level that you have tested. Or maybe it's just an indicator that you have tested for that certain strategy that gives you enough edge to have that upper hand on the market. There are infinite ways to have an edge. Fifth is to know your risk and reward. In other words, know your exit plan, know your stop, or how much you want to risk per trade, and know your target, or how much you want to make per trade. Just have some kind of idea of the possible outcomes of your trade. Sixth is to choose the way to trade that certain setup. Are you going to buy the stock, do options, or do an option spread? There are advantages to each, especially when thinking about the risk and reward. The seventh step is finding your setups. In other words, having a scanner or some kind of process of finding the stocks that fit your criteria for your setup. These 7 steps create your system. Of course, this is just picking and choosing things that you think fit with your personality. Your answers can change, and you can have more than one answer to each step. Maybe you will buy options in a certain situation or do a spread in a certain situation. The key is to just get started. It might seem overwhelming to make these decisions, but in the coming videos, we will compare certain aspects of each of these steps to help you choose. Once you have taken the first 7 steps, it's time to work on the 8th step, which is an ongoing step of testing your system. Let's dive deeper into each of these steps, and I'll see you in the next video.